Danny Chesney, Cat Country 107.3. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to a Tuesday morning, the 13th day of August. We're Joe and Jahna.
There's nothing fun about Tuesday. I just realized that. Have you noticed that?
And this is Cat Country 107.3.
But
I'm sorry, you interrupted me. What?
I'm so sorry. But I just realized. Sorry, ADHD moment. You know how like Manic Monday, whatever, you got something, hump day for Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Friday's just great because it's Friday. I mean, Taco Tuesday, sure, but there's nothing like fun, nothing else really fun to say about Tuesday.
That's your opinion.
It sure is.
It is Taco Tuesday. It's also Filet Mignon Day today.
Ooh.
It's International Left-Handers Day.
Not I.
And Prosecco?
I do love Prosecco.
Prosecco?
Yeah. Sparkling wine?
Is it the same
wine?
thing as champagne pretty much?
No, I would say it's if
different.
you don't like champagne, you might like Prosecco because it's a little bit sweeter, but it's bubbly like champagne.
The road to alcoholism starts here.
There you go.
It's Cat Country 107. Wouldn't that be the ultimate phone call to get? Well, it's 2024, the ultimate text. Honey, I got a pocket full of money. I'm on my way home to pick you up. There you go.
See you later. We're going off the map.
Hang tight, honey. Lainey Wilson, Cat Country 107.3. Good morning. We're Joe and Jahna. You ready for the game changer of the day, Jahna?
The game change?
A game changer.
Oh, gosh, what?
Report out this morning finds that the faster ambulance crews can get you to the hospital, the better your chance of surviving.
No.
Good morning. We're this morning. Quick, what's your 12-year-old doing this morning? He's not stealing cars, breaking into cars, so you may be behind the growth curve. Galloway Township Police say they arrested a 12-year-old, two 13-year-olds, and a 14-year-old after the group reportedly stole a car, burglarized other cars in Galloway and Absecon.
Jeez.
The four Atlantic City kids face numerous charges. They've been released to their guardians pending their court appearance.
A New York City man who was convicted of killing a South Jersey police officer 30 years ago has just won parole. Chung Ho worked for a Chinese restaurant not far from a home that prosecutors allege he had burglarized and set on fire. He pleaded guilty to shooting and killing Lower Township police officer David Douglas in 1994. Ho turns 80 on Thursday. Every year, Lower Township Police commemorate Douglas's death, who at the time had been the only Lower Township police officer that was slain.
Hold on, kids. The bus will be coming after all. Officials with the Deptford Township School District have reversed their decision to end free bus service for some kids. The town's mayor criticized the original decision, saying neither he nor the police department was consulted on the decision.
And your South Jersey weather for today, another sunny and nice, beautiful day with a high of 81.
It's Cat Country 107.3. We're Joe and Jahna. Time now for Jahna's Fangirl Update.
And we're talking about Morgan Wallen this morning. His scheduled day in court has been pushed back 4 months. I don't know anything about that, but I feel like that's a long time. He was previously scheduled to appear before Judge Marcus Floyd this Thursday. Wallen will now face the 4 charges stemming from the chair throwing incident earlier this year at Eric Church's Nashville bar in December. Not exactly on my list of top 10 things to do during the holidays, but what can you do? Everything we know about the case is up for you right now at catcountry1073.com. Carrie Underwood has never shied away from her faith in God. If you've been a fan of hers for a long time, you're well aware of that. And she put her passion on full display while leading worship at a local Tennessee church over the weekend. The video went nuts on social media. Carrie took to the stage with the worship team at Rolling Hills Community Church in Franklin, Tennessee. She led the congregation singing "Goodness of God" is the song, and fans have been commenting about it on a bunch of social media platforms, just talking about how talented Carrie is. We've got that video up for you right now on the Cat Country 107.3.
Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Good morning. So, you're going to have that wedding. How much do you charge people to come to your wedding?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. There's no shot this
Jahna,
is real.
You're going to enjoy this guy. He went on social media to ask the important question. This is mind-blowing. This is game-changing. Let's go.
All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right?
Yeah.
And to be a part of our wedding, you have to pay $450 for a ticket. And that's for each guest.
What?
So we invited friends and family to our wedding. Tell me why everybody that we invited has declined the invitation. We already have spent maybe almost close to $200,000 on the wedding.
What?
We have already pre-ordered the cake. We already put down a deposit for the venue. We've already got the wedding dress, everything. We pay for everything for the wedding. DJ, photographer, everything for the wedding. And what I don't understand is that y'all spend $400 more money on stupid stuff, but you can't come out to support your family and your friends at the wedding. Like, tell me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Like, is we wrong?
Yes.
Like, let me know. Because y'all pay for tickets, Beyonce tickets, $1,000 tickets. Y'all going to go meet Chris Brown for $1,000-something. But when it comes to your friends and your family, you can't pay the ticket. Like, these weddings ain't cheap. The weddings ain't cheap. Like what's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, let us know, are we wrong for charging for a wedding?
Yes.
Like, I really, really want to know.
He didn't read the book of etiquette, I guess.
I don't. First of all, I wouldn't pay $1,000 to go see anybody. That's just me. Second of all, $450 to come to you. So what they did was they paid for all that thinking people were really going to pay them that money, and they were going to be able to pay it all back.
We'll pay $900 to come to your wedding. We'd be happy to. We'll also bring a big present as well.
Yeah, right. No shot.
Jahna, Jason Aldean, when she says baby, we'll have Jason Aldean tickets. Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country Joke of the Morning, brought to you by East Coast Roofing and Siding. You call, they'll show up. East Coast Roofing and Siding. Jahna, our joke today is from Egg Harbor Township. It's from 7-year-old Ethan.
Aww.
Ethan's mom wrote in and said, Ethan really likes Jahna. He hopes you laugh at his joke.
Well, now.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Pressure's
Ethan.
on. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, from Ethan, 7 years old, your Cat Country Joke of the Morning.
Oh.
Jahna, why did the bicycle fall over?
Why did the bicycle fall over? I don't know why.
Because it was too tired. We got a rag over here you can use. Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. So we have our question of the day coming up at 7:20 this morning. We'd like your help with what's the one thing you've always wanted to do that you've never done?
There's a lot of answers.
What's the one thing? Now, we're not asking for a lot of answers. What's the one thing in your life you've always wanted to do that you would like to do? Heidi said Blake Shelton, but that's going in a different direction than we were thinking here.
I think
609-383-1073 or hit the message us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. What Jahna thinks?
I would say have like a really pretty photo shoot or something on the Brooklyn Bridge.
On the Brooklyn Bridge?
I think the Brooklyn Bridge is so pretty.
Okay.
Like, so cool.
That's odd.
Is it?
What's the one thing you've always wanted to do that you've never done?
I'm going to say skydiving instead.
No, 609-383-1073 or hit the message us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Do you mean the Brooklyn Bridge in Brooklyn now or the one that was sold in Arizona now?
Is that a thing?
Cat Country
the one that was
107.3.
really pretty and cool looking.
Google it. Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country Dumb Story of the Morning.
Where are we going?
Wiesbaden, Germany.
Hey.
A man had just gotten out of prison and less than an hour later was arrested for stealing a number of bottles of beer.
That'll do that to you.
This is the very definition of celebrating a bit too soon.
Just a little.
It's Cat Country 107.3. Good morning. We're things you need to know this morning. Quick, what's your 12-year-old doing this morning? He's not stealing cars, breaking into cars. He may be behind the growth curve. Galloway Township Police say they arrested a 12-year-old, 2 13-year-olds, and a 14-year-old after the group reportedly stole a car, burglarized other cars in Galloway and Absecon.
Jeez.
The 4 Atlantic City kids face numerous charges. They've been released to their guardians pending their court appearance.
A New York City man who was convicted of killing a South Jersey police officer 30 years ago has just won parole. Chung Ho worked for a Chinese restaurant not far from a home that prosecutors allege he had burglarized and set on fire. He pleaded guilty to shooting and killing Lower Township police officer David Douglas in 1994. Ho turns 80 on Thursday. Every year, Lower Township Police commemorate Douglas's death, who at the time had been the only Lower Township police officer that was slain.
Hold on, kids. The bus will be coming after all. Officials with the Deptford Township School District have reversed their decision to end free bus service for some kids. The town's mayor criticized the original decision, saying neither he nor the police department was consulted on the decision.
And your South Jersey weather for today, another sunny and nice, beautiful day with a high of 80.
Cat Country 107.3. Good morning. Cat Country morning birthday shout-outs start right now. Happy birthday to Keith Suey of Brigantine. Keith is 39 today. Michael Fagan of Atlantic City has a birthday. Happy birthday, Michael.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Heather Corey of Linwood celebrates today. Happy birthday, Amanda Toole of Green Creek. It's Marie Mitchell's birthday. Marie is from Mace Landing. Donna Forrest of Wildwood is 61 today.
Donna.
Robin Eccles has a birthday. And Deborah Delaney of Delhaven. Happy birthday, Deborah Delaney of Delhaven.
Happy day.
All the
Happy
Ds.
day, Deb. Happy day.
If we miss you, happy one to you as well. The recipient of our Cat Country Big Birthday shout out today, Marie Mitchell of Mays Landing with Joe and Jahna. Our Joe and Jahna question of the day today. We'd love your answer at 609-383-1073, or you can hit the message us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. What's the one thing you've never done that you'd like to do? Yours, apparently, Jahna, as I just found out, is to wear bell-bottom jeans.
That's true. Listen.
That's
do you
reaching
know
for the
why?
top.
But can you say why though, and be like nice and fair about it?
No, I have no idea why.
I'm really tall. Okay, I'm 5'8".
Okay.
So pants never fit me right. Like they're either too short or whatever it is. And then, so remember a couple months ago when I was like, oh my gosh, look, I'm wearing bell bottoms, and you were like, Those are bell bottoms. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like wide leg. You called them something. I forget what you called them.
I don't know.
But they were not up to Joe's standards for bell bottoms.
Were they floods?
So today, I don't know what that is. So
that's what he's called kids whose pants were too short.
No, they weren't that. No, they but they weren't like super baggy, I guess, like the bottom of bell bottoms. Yeah. But today I did better.
Yeah.
Today they're Joe says they're close.
All right, so let's get to your answers. Things you'd like to do that you've never done before. Jen from Atco on our app. And let's see, some people on Facebook, including Mike, said the skydive. Would you like the thrill of jumping out of a plane? See, I don't. That doesn't interest me in the least.
Depends on where you go, because some of them around here.
As long as it isn't the ground.
Well, yeah.
Why would it depend on where you go?
Because, like, I remember that there's been a couple people that have perished.
Yes.
From one place. Not
nearby.
From, it's not them, but it's like, it's not the place's fault, but like, yeah. So
but
that kind of makes me a little scared. Yeah.
All right.
Would I want to in theory? Yes. Do I want to die? No.
In theory, I have no desire to jump out of a plane and feel that.
I would love it.
I really don't. I think I used to.
I go on all the crazy rides on the boardwalk and like all of that. I would love it.
Tracy said she'd like to go to all the Disney parks around the globe.
Yeah, that would be cool. I want to drink around Epcot one more time. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, can I just drink around Epcot one more time?
Nick said, renew my vows in Vegas. He said, featuring Elvis again. The same Elvis as the first time. He was great. He'll ham it up for you every time. So,
how long have you guys been married? That might be a factor.
But wait, also, Deborah also says get married in the Elvis Chapel of Love.
Oh, cool.
So there are at least two people in South Jersey who would like to get married by Elvis. Thank you.
Can you get fake married in the chapel by Elvis? Just
sure,
so
why
you
not?
could. Yeah, why not? What happens in Vegas, right?
This is nice. Ann said she'd like to open up her own foster care rescue, help out Atlantic County with affordable spade and neutering clinics.
When she said foster care rescue,
You're hoping for kids?
I was like, wait, what? And then she talked about the animals, and I was like, oh, I'm with you. All
right.
Yeah, I support that.
Judith said
I would donate to that.
Judith said she'd like to go to Montana.
Yes, absolutely.
Patricia, Yellowstone.
Same.
Tracy said travel the Midwestern states.
Same.
And Amy says take a vacation. So
should we all just make a trip and go together?
Travel would be good. Morning, Cat Country 107.3. We're Joe and Jahna. Our question of the day: what's the one thing you'd like to do that you've never done before? Jess from Galloway, I like this. She said, I'd like to follow my favorite baseball team for a whole season from stadium to stadium.
That would be a time.
I think I would kind of like that, but I'd be afraid I'd get tired of it
after a while. Yeah.
I mean, I try to get to a different baseball stadium once or twice a year, and I'm probably up to about
that one. Yeah.
I'm probably up to about 10 or 12. Well, that was Phillies, but I'm probably up to about 10 or 12, but I think I'd like to see more. Let's see. This is a good one. Somebody from Folsom said, I'd like to take a hot air balloon ride.
I would love to do
I've done that before. It's pretty fun. Except for
I'd be terrified.
Except for the skydiving part where the balloon has to come down.
Yeah, and it goes really fast. Have you seen it come down? You've been on it. That's right. I'm sorry. I've seen it come down.
And the scary part is when you get around power lines.
Yeah,
you got to make sure your pilot knows what he or she is doing. Kim's from Atlantic City on her app. She says paddleboard without drowning. That's an important part.
You can just put a life jacket on.
Yeah. I have no desire to stand up on a paddleboard.
I love
I'd rather lie down in the water.
I used to be able to stand up on a paddleboard. Now I'm a little bit thicker, and so I'm scared. I feel like I'm heavy, so I gotta sit on it.
My favorite water ride is just the lazy river.
You and my mom both.
Although I will say, this is a good place if you're looking for somewhere to go ever in the Bahamas. What's it called?
Atlantis?
Atlantis, yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
There's a movie that Mary-Kate and Ashley made in the early 2000s called Holiday in the Sun.
I didn't ask if Mary-Kate and Ashley have been there.
And it was featured at Atlantis, and I've always wanted to go.
I didn't ask if Mary-Kate and Ashley went. Jahna went.
I've been there
so they have
vicariously through them.
They have a very cool water park there.
Yeah.
And they have
there's water slides and all that.
It's not even a lazy river. It's more of a...
Lazy pond?
No,
lazy lake?
It's a river, but it's not lazy. It's moving. It moves it. It takes you pretty fast in some places. It has some rapids.
Oh, that's
You're right
cool.
on, and that's pretty cool.
It's like Congo Falls in Six Flags.
I would try to think, what's my answer to this question? What's the one thing I would like to do that I haven't done? And I haven't come up with anything. I travel.
I'm spent. I did it all.
I always like travel.
Yeah.
I think I'm to the age now that I'm thinking, grandparent thing might be okay. Joe and Jahna, Cat Country Morning Trivia is on the air, brought to you by South Jersey Gas. Phone number is 609-383-1073 or hit the call us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Today's prize, 2 tickets to see Jason Aldean. His show at Freedom Mortgage Pavilion in Camden was
postponed.
Rained out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's rescheduled for Saturday, August 31st at 7:30. You'll have tickets to the show if you win. By the way, tickets available still at livenation.com. So 2 Jason Aldean tickets. Here's the question this morning. Back in 1975, more than 1 million people got this as a Christmas gift.
Well, you were alive?
Yes.
Did you get one?
No.
Oh.
Back in 1975, more than 1 million people received this specific thing as a Christmas. Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Morning Trivia is on the air at stake. 2 tickets to see Jason Aldean coming to the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion in Camden, Saturday, August 31st. Tickets at livenation.com. We've got 2 tickets when you win this morning on Trivia. Here's the question. Back in 1975, over 1 million people got this as a Christmas gift.
Except Joe.
I did not. Like many Christmases, it was on my list. And like many Christmases, I did not get what was on my list.
Oh, yeah. Same, been there.
Let's go to the phone. Cy Cat Country.
Hi, is it a Cabbage Patch doll?
No, that's not it. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Earlier than Cabbage Patch dolls.
Oh, okay. Oh, Cabbage Patch was 80s,
Cat
right?
Country, what's your answer?
Is it a microwave?
No, that's not it. Thank you.
That's what I would have guessed.
Interesting. Hi, Cat Country, what's your answer?
The Red Rocket gun from A Christmas Story?
No, that's not it. Thank you. Red Rider gun.
Red Rider BB gun. Yeah.
Hi, Cat Country, what's your answer?
Hi, is it an 8-track player?
No, it wasn't an 8-track player. Thank you.
I'm still not sure what that is.
Yeah,
like, I've seen them, but like not in the flesh.
What's your answer?
Like not in real life.
Pet Rock?
Pet Rock is absolutely right. You're a winner.
Woo!
What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, where are you from?
EHT.
Michelle, were you alive in Pet Rock time?
Yeah. Yes, I was, and I actually got one.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
And where is it today?
Oh, it's gone. Long
No
gone.
shot that's a real thing.
Yes.
A pet rock?
It is a real thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
sold literally
Your parents bought you rock.
They sold you a rock inside of a box that was decorated that said, here's your pet rock. And
it was on a wish list.
Yep. Somebody came up with this idea and they made money
Somebody's
off of
a millionaire for rock.
it. Yep. His name is Gary Dahl, as a matter of fact.
That's
He
amazing.
was a radio guy from Chicago.
Can we get in on that?
Yeah.
We got to come up with an idea.
Michelle, where are you from?
EHT.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The original Pet Rock sold for $3.95. It came in a little box that said Pet Rock. It has holes poked into it. Of course, the rock could breathe.
Go outside. Get one from the yard.
Actual wholesale price of the rock was about a penny. With Joe and Jahna, I have this friend Paul who lives in Wildwood. I don't know. Remember if you remember meeting him? We when we were at Barefoot, we came off the stage there one time. And the guy was waiting there with a beer for each of us.
Yes.
Remember? So Paul,
Yeah.
Paul sent me this. It's the Villa's Guide. Villa's in New Jersey. The Villa's Guide to Medical Terminology. So in the Villas, these are medical terms and what they actually mean. For example, artery.
Artery?
The study of paintings.
Artery? Oh, like art. Like, wait, what? Because I'm just thinking of the connector to the heart and yeah.
Bacteria. The back door of the cafeteria. These are good
so far.
The actual medical terminology definitions from the Villa's Guide to Medical Technology.
That's funny.
Terminology. Bowel. A letter like A-E-I-O-U. Cesarean section.
Oh, God.
A neighborhood in Rome.
Wow.
Cauterize.
Caught her eyes?
Make eye contact with her, yes. Dilate. To live long.
Longer.
To live long.
Yeah, exactly.
Die late. Impotence. Distinguished important person.
Oh my God, stop it.
Labor pain. Getting hurt at work.
Yeah. Right.
More from the Villa's Guide to Medical Technology. Outpatient. A patient who fainted.
That patient, out. That patient,
Seizure.
out.
Seizure. A Roman emperor.
Oh. Or you.
And one.
He sees her.
One more from the Villa's Guide to Medical Technology. The word tumor. More than one. Tumor. Good morning. We're 3 things you need to know this morning. Quick, what's your 12-year-old doing this morning? He's not stealing cars, breaking into cars, so you may be behind the growth curve. Galloway Township Police say they arrested a 12-year-old, 2 13-year-olds, and a 14-year-old after the group reportedly stole a car, burglarized other cars in Galloway and Absecon.
Jeez.
The 4 Atlantic City kids face numerous charges. They've been released to their guardians pending their court appearance.
A New York City man who was convicted of killing a South Jersey police officer 30 years ago has just won parole. Chung Ho worked for a Chinese restaurant not far from a home that prosecutors allege he had burglarized and set on fire. He pleaded guilty to shooting and killing Lower Township police officer David Douglas in 1994. Ho turns 80 on Thursday. Every year, Lower Township Police commemorate Douglas's death, who at the time had been the only Lower Township police officer that was slain.
Hold on, kids. The bus will be coming after all. Officials with the Deptford Township School District have reversed their decision to end free bus service for some kids. The town's mayor criticized the original decision, saying neither he nor the police department was consulted on the decision.
And your South Jersey weather for today, another sunny and nice, beautiful day with a high of 80.
Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for my favorite tweets from the last 24 hours.
All right, we're doing it. Here we go.
There are 5 of them. Number 1, I have to show my hands like a blackjack dealer to prove to my dogs that I don't have any food.
That's how I am when I don't have any treats left, and they don't believe me, and they sit there looking at me like I have 10 heads. I'm like, I don't have any more.
Number 2, my husband thinks all the silverware should go in one big pile together instead of being separated by size and category. I really wish I'd known this before we got married.
The more you know, right?
Number 3, I've decided to quit dating apps and meet someone the old-fashioned way.
Good luck.
Fall asleep for 100 years and wait for someone to kiss me awake.
That's one way to do it.
Number 4, it's time for a theme park for sad people.
I don't know if I'd want to go there.
I just want to go lay on this cushion.
Like Eeyore?
We're Joe and Jahna. These are my favorite tweets. Last one, number 5. There are really only 2 seasons. Soup and salad. Down this road I go. Have you started getting your pumpkin spice drinks there yet?
No. Are you kidding me? Summer is not for a couple months. Let me live, fam. I'm not done with my margaritas and all the things yet.
Pumpkin spice is coming, and people were asked, should we be delving so much into pumpkin spice, or should we be doing other flavors? And more than 50% said we should try something else instead of pumpkin spice.
Like what?
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Salted caramel or caramel, however you pronounce it.
Okay.
And candy apple.
I'm down for salted caramel and cinnamon. Candy apple. I like the scent better than the taste.
Candy apple. And a guy with a girl. Good morning. We're Joe and Jahna. So what's with kids today? We had this story earlier, Jahna.
What's with kids today? Here we go.
Galloway police ended up arresting 4 kids the other night, early Tuesday morning, I guess. Apparently the kids were stealing cars, breaking into cars. It started about 2 o'clock in the morning that the police pulled them over. Then a couple hours later, the kids ran away and the police were able to track them down. 4 kids, ages 12, 13, 13, and 14.
I would have been so terrified to even sit in the driver's seat of the car that young.
Why?
Then let alone drive the car itself.
Why would you be terrified? What would you be afraid of? What would happen?
A, that I would crash the car. B, because I know myself. B, that because I didn't know what I was doing. B, that I would get in trouble.
B.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. B, that I would get in trouble because I would get in trouble.
Now, here's why.
Bad.
Here's why I wouldn't have done this at the age of 12 or 13.
I won't say B.
I would have feared what would happen when my parents